Before you drift off to sleep, you stand at the threshold of immense power. The moments before sleep are sacred, for in this quiet interval, your mind connects to the deeper layers of your being, the subconscious, the part of you that shapes and governs your world. Understand this: your imagination, the unseen reality you hold in your mind, is the key to creation. What you vividly imagine just before sleep enters the fertile ground of the subconscious, which is always ready to bring forth what you impress upon it. Whether you realize it or not, you are planting seeds every night. What do you choose to plant? Anxiety, fear, or doubt, or hope, abundance, and success? The secret is simple, yet profound. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Picture it now, right before you close your eyes. Not as something you long for, but as something you already possess. Breathe into it. Let the emotion wash over you. Feel the joy of already living your dream. This is the language your subconscious understands, not words, but feelings, deep emotions that resonate within your being. Do this before sleep every night. Make it a ritual. In this relaxed, receptive state, your mind is no longer filled with the noise of the day. You can now gently guide your consciousness to a new reality, where your desires are not distant possibilities, but lived experiences. The key is consistency. Night after night, continue this practice of imagining your desires with vivid clarity. You are reprogramming your subconscious, and as you do, the outer world must conform to this new inner reality. Remember, time is not your concern. The moment you plant the seed, trust that it will grow in due time. Your task is simply to believe and let go. Rest in the knowledge that what you imagine has already taken root. Sleep is not merely a time for physical rest. It is also a profound opportunity for mental and spiritual transformation. The power of the subconscious mind, especially in the moments leading up to sleep, is vast and often misunderstood. The subconscious, unlike the conscious mind, does not engage in analytical thinking or reasoning. It simply absorbs and reflects the impressions you give it. Throughout the day, your conscious mind filters and processes the endless stream of thoughts and stimuli. However, as you approach sleep, the conscious mind begins to quiet down and the subconscious becomes more receptive. This is the perfect time to direct your mind toward the life you desire. The subconscious mind is the creative powerhouse that governs much of your experience. It takes the beliefs, images, and emotions impressed upon it and translates the reality. Whether you realize it or not, the subconscious is always active, shaping your world based on the input it receives. This is why the moments before sleep are so critical. As the conscious mind relaxes its grip, the subconscious becomes more pliable, like soft clay ready to be molded. The thoughts, images, and emotions you carry into sleep are planted in the fertile soil of the subconscious, where they are nurtured and eventually brought into physical form. Many people are unaware of the power they hold during these precious moments before sleep. Instead of using this time to plant seeds of positivity and the intention, they often replay the frustrations and anxieties of the day. Without realizing it, they are programming their subconscious to bring more of the same into their lives. The subconscious does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It only knows what you feel deeply. It works tirelessly to bring that into your experience. This is why it is essential to approach sleep with a clear intention and positive emotion. For whatever you impress upon your subconscious just before sleep will shape the fabric of your waking life. Consider sleep as a bridge between your conscious desires and their manifestation in the physical world. As you drift into slumber, your mind shifts from the analytical mode of the day into a state of receptivity and openness. In this state, the barriers between your conscious thoughts and your subconscious beliefs begin to dissolve. This is the gateway to creation, a sacred window of time where you have the ability to reshape your reality by consciously directing your thoughts and emotions. The subconscious mind operates on feelings and imagery. It responds not to logical arguments or detailed plans, but to the emotional tone of your inner world. If you can harness this time before sleep to impress upon your subconscious the emotions of joy, success, and fulfillment, you are setting the stage for those very experiences to unfold in your life. Just as a seed planted in fertile soil will grow and bear fruit, the thoughts and feelings you nurture before sleep will blossom into experiences in your waking life. The key to unlocking the power of the subconscious is consistency. This is not a one-time practice, but a nightly ritual. By repeatedly focusing your thoughts and feelings on what you desire, especially in the moments before sleep, you are programming your subconscious to manifest those desires. It is like tending to a garden. The more care and attention you give to the seeds you plant, the more likely they are to grow into the reality you wish to experience. The power of the subconscious mind is available to you every night. You only need to recognize it and use it wisely. Imagination is the creative force that shapes reality. It is often underestimated because we tend to associate reality with the tangible, the physical, and the observable. Yet, what many fail to realize is that everything in the external world, from the smallest invention to the grandest achievement, began as a thought in someone's imagination. The power of imagination is the true source of creation, and when harnessed correctly, it has the ability to bring any desire into physical form. The time just before sleep is a particularly potent moment to engage this faculty, for it is when the conscious mind relaxes and the subconscious becomes most open to suggestion. Imagination is not merely the idle play of the mind, it is the blueprint of your future experiences. What you vividly imagine before sleep sends a clear signal to the subconscious mind, which accepts these images and feelings as real. The subconscious does not differentiate between what is imagined and what is experienced in the physical world. If you feed it thoughts of fear, lack, or doubt, it will work tirelessly to reproduce these conditions in your waking life. But if you feed it thoughts of abundance, success, and fulfillment, it will just as readily create those realities for you. The key is to consciously direct your imagination, especially in those critical moments before sleep. What you imagine before sleep sets the tone for your future. In those moments when you let your mind wander without purpose or filter, you are still creating, whether consciously or unconsciously. Imagination is always at work, shaping your beliefs, attitudes, and ultimately your experiences. However, by deliberately engaging in creative visualization just before sleep, you are taking control of this process. Instead of letting random, uncontrolled thoughts dominate, you can fill your mind with vivid images of what you want to manifest. Picture your goals as already achieved. See yourself living the life you desire. Feel the emotions associated with having your wishes fulfilled. This act of living in the end in your imagination is a powerful tool that shapes your reality in the most profound way. It's essential to understand that the subconscious mind is non-discriminatory. It will take whatever you impress upon it and work to manifest it. It does not care if you imagine failure or success. It only knows to create based on the dominant feelings and images you give it. This is why it's so important to use your imagination deliberately, especially before sleep when the subconscious is most receptive. Imagine with vivid detail the life you want to live. Engage all your senses. See, feel, and even hear yourself experiencing the joys, successes, and accomplishments you desire. The clearer and more emotionally charged the image, the more powerfully it is impressed upon the subconscious. Your imagination is the preview of your life's coming attractions. Whatever you consistently visualize and feel with conviction before sleep is what will eventually materialize in your world. This is not wishful thinking, it is the mechanism by which all reality is created. Everything that exists today was once imagined by someone who believed in the power of their mind to create. Whether it's a small personal goal or a grand vision for your life, the process is the same. Engage your imagination, see the outcome you desire is already real, and persist in that vision night after night before you sleep. One of the reasons imagination is so effective just before sleep is because your mind is transitioning from wakefulness to a state of rest. During this time, the conscious mind begins to quiet, and the subconscious takes over. This is the most fertile period for planting the seeds of your desires. The vivid images you create in your mind are absorbed deeply by the subconscious, which then begins to work behind the scenes to bring those images into form. It's as if you are programming a computer. The instructions you give it before sleep are the ones it will carry out in your life. Many people underestimate their imagination because they do not understand its true nature. They believe imagination is something separate from reality, when in fact it is the precursor to all reality. The world you see today is the result of countless imaginations that have come before you. Your own life is the result of the images and thoughts you have consistently held in your mind, consciously or unconsciously. By taking control of this process and using your imagination intentionally before sleep, you can reshape your future. What you vividly imagine, especially in those last moments before sleep, becomes the framework upon which your future is built. Use this time wisely. Dream with purpose. Visualize your goals and desires with clarity and emotion. Let your imagination become the architect of your life, and watch how it transforms into the reality you have always envisioned. Living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is a profound and transformative concept. It requires you to adopt the emotional and mental state of having already achieved your desires, even before they manifest physically. This approach is rooted in the understanding that your emotions and inner state shape your external reality. When you feel as though your wish is already fulfilled, you are aligning your consciousness with the outcome you desire, which in turn attracts that outcome into your life. The key is to embrace this emotional state fully, especially before sleep, when your mind is most impressionable, and your subconscious can be programmed with ease. This concept is not about wishful thinking or pretending that something has already happened without taking action. Instead, it's about embodying the feelings associated with the fulfillment of your desires. You must feel the emotions of joy, gratitude, satisfaction, or whatever emotional state you would experience if your goal were already achieved. By doing this, you are sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind that this is your reality, and the subconscious, in turn, begins to work toward bringing that reality into your life. The emotions you consistently live with are like a magnet, pulling experiences into your life that match those feelings. One of the most effective ways to live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is through visualization. Before you go to sleep, take a few moments to close your eyes and vividly imagine your life as if your desire has already manifested. Picture it in great detail where you are, who you are with, what you are doing. Engage all your senses. See the colors, hear the sounds, and feel the emotions. The more real and tangible this image is in your mind, the more powerfully it will influence your subconscious. By immersing yourself in this vision, you create an emotional and mental blueprint that the subconscious uses to guide your actions and shape your experiences. Living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is not something you do once and then forget about. It is a daily commitment, a mindset that you carry with you throughout your day, but especially in those moments before sleep. Every night, as you lay in bed, you have an opportunity to impress your subconscious with the feeling of having already achieved your desires. By consistently feeling as though your wish is already fulfilled, you are reinforcing this new reality in your subconscious mind, which will begin to manifest in the physical world. One of the challenges people face with this practice is the temptation to dwell on the lack of their desired outcome. It's easy to fall into a mindset of wanting, which focuses on what you don't have. But wanting something emphasizes the absence of it, and by doing so, you are feeding your subconscious with feelings of lack and scarcity. The key is to shift from wanting to having. Instead of focusing on the fact that your desire has not yet manifested, focus on the feeling that it already has. This shift in focus from lack to fulfillment is crucial because the subconscious mind mirrors back to you the feelings and beliefs you hold most strongly. It's also important to recognize that this practice of living in the wish fulfilled is not about forcing outcomes. You are not trying to control how or when your desires will manifest. Rather, you are cultivating a sense of trust and certainty that what you have imagined and felt is on its way. This trust allows you to relax into the process, knowing that the timing and the means of manifestation are not your concern. Your job is to feel the emotions of fulfillment now, trusting that the physical manifestation will follow in due time. When you consistently live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you begin to notice changes in your behavior and attitude. You become more aligned with opportunities that resonate with your desired outcome. You may find yourself naturally taking actions that move you closer to your goal without even realizing it. This is because your subconscious, having accepted the new reality you've impressed upon it, begins to guide you in subtle ways toward the fulfillment of your desire. You become more attuned to possibilities and solutions that support your vision, and you begin to act in ways that are consistent with the person you want to become. Living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is an act of faith, not in an external force, but in the power of your own consciousness to shape your reality. It requires you to trust in the unseen, to believe in the reality of your desire before it becomes visible. This faith is what sustains you through the gap between your inner experience and its outer manifestation. When you live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you are no longer waiting for your desires to appear, you are already living them internally. And as you do so, you are creating the conditions for them to appear in your external world. Emotional harmony is an essential aspect of manifesting your desires, especially in the moments before sleep when the subconscious mind is most receptive. To bring your wishes into reality, your emotional state must be aligned with the outcome you seek. This means that your emotions should be in harmony with the feeling of already having achieved your goal. The subconscious mind is deeply influenced by emotions, and it responds most powerfully to feelings of joy, gratitude, and satisfaction. Therefore, the emotional state you cultivate before sleep plays a crucial role in determining what you will manifest in your waking life. It is not enough to simply think about your desires, you must feel them. Thoughts alone are not the language of the subconscious. Emotion is. The emotional energy you carry into sleep acts as a bridge between your desires and their physical manifestation. If your emotions are filled with doubt, fear, or frustration, you are sending mixed signals to your subconscious, which will create confusion and delay in bringing your desires to fruition. On the other hand, if you go to sleep feeling peaceful, content, and grateful, you are aligning your emotional state with the outcome you desire, which accelerates the process of manifestation. One of the most effective ways to achieve emotional harmony before sleep is to cultivate a deep sense of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that signals to the subconscious that you already have what you want. When you feel grateful, you are telling your mind that you are abundant, fulfilled, and satisfied. This creates a vibration of having, which the subconscious mind reflects back in the form of experiences that match those feelings. Before you sleep, take a few moments to focus on the things you are grateful for in your life. This could be anything from the love of your family to the comfort of your home. As you focus on these blessings, feel the emotions of gratitude wash over you. This feeling will shift your emotional state into harmony with your desires. Joy is a high-frequency emotion that aligns you with the energy of creation. When you go to sleep feeling joyful, you are sending a powerful message to your subconscious that life is good and that you are ready to receive more of what brings you happiness. Visualizing your desires as already fulfilled and allowing yourself to feel the joy that comes from living that reality can transform your emotional state. Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that all your dreams have come true. How would you feel? What would you do? By embracing these joyful emotions, you are creating a mental and emotional environment that attracts the experiences you want into your life. Emotional harmony also requires letting go of resistance and negative emotions. Many people carry the stress and tension of the day with them into sleep, which disrupts their emotional state and prevents them from aligning with their desires. Before you sleep, it is important to release any negative emotions such as anger, frustration, or anxiety. You can do this through relaxation techniques, deep breathing, or meditation. By calming your mind and body, you create a sense of inner peace that allows you to focus on the emotions of joy and gratitude. This inner calm creates the perfect conditions for emotional harmony and opens the door to effortless manifestation. It's important to note that emotional harmony does not mean suppressing or denying negative emotions. It's natural to experience a range of emotions throughout the day. However, what matters is how you respond to them, especially before sleep. Acknowledge any negative feelings you may have, but then consciously choose to shift your focus toward positive emotions that are in alignment with your desires. This practice of emotional self-regulation is key to achieving harmony and ensuring that your subconscious receives the right emotional signals to manifest your goals. Consistency in this practice is crucial. The more you make it a habit to align your emotions with your desires before sleep, the more powerful your manifestations will become. Over time, you will find that it becomes easier to shift into a state of emotional harmony as your mind becomes accustomed to this new way of being. The subconscious thrives on repetition, and by consistently feeding it positive emotions such as joy, gratitude, and contentment, you are reprogramming it to create experiences that reflect those feelings in your waking life. One of the most overlooked aspects of emotional harmony is self-love. Often people focus so much on external desires that they forget to nurture the relationship they have with themselves. Self-love is a fundamental emotion that aligns you with abundance and fulfillment. Before sleep, take a moment to appreciate yourself, your journey, and the progress you have made. Feel the love and compassion you have for yourself. This act of self-love creates a deep sense of emotional harmony that radiates outward, attracting experiences that are in alignment with your sense of worth and value. In the moments before sleep, emotional harmony is your key to unlocking the power of your subconscious. By cultivating feelings of joy, gratitude, peace, and self-love, you are aligning your emotions with the outcome you desire. This alignment creates a powerful energy that the subconscious mind responds to, accelerating the manifestation of your dreams. As you lay your head on the pillow each night, take the time to feel these emotions deeply and let them guide you into a peaceful, restful sleep, knowing that you are in perfect harmony with the life you are creating. Repetition and consistency are crucial elements in the practice of manifesting your desires, particularly in the moments leading up to sleep. The subconscious mind tries on repetition, it learns and internalizes information through consistent reinforcement. When you engage in nightly rituals that involve visualizing your goals and feelings of fulfillment, you are essentially programming your subconscious to accept these desires as part of your reality. The more you do this, the more ingrained these thoughts and emotions become, paving the way for them to manifest in your waking life. The significance of repetition in this process cannot be overstated. When you consistently impress your subconscious with the images and emotions of your desired outcome, you are creating a mental framework that guides your thoughts and actions. This framework serves as a reference point for the subconscious, which seeks to align your experiences with the beliefs and feelings you have established through this repetition. Over time, these repeated impressions build a strong belief system that supports the manifestation of your desires, making it easier for you to act in ways that are congruent with your goals. One effective method of incorporating repetition into your nightly routine is through affirmations and visualizations. Before you sleep, take a few moments to affirm your desires in the present tense, as if they are already true. For example, you might say, "I am living my dream life," or "I am surrounded by abundance," by repeating these affirmations with conviction. You reinforce your belief in you can achieve the ability to achieve these outcomes. Additionally, combine your affirmations with vivid visualizations. Picture your life as if your desires have already come to fruition. Engage your senses, allowing yourself to fully experience the emotions associated with this reality. This combination of affirmations and visualizations creates a powerful practice that reinforces your intentions and aligns your subconscious mind with your desired outcomes. Just as you would train your body through regular exercise, training your subconscious requires a commitment to daily practice. The most effective results come from making this visualization and affirmation routine a non-negotiable part of your nightly ritual. Set aside time each evening, perhaps right before bed, to focus on your desires. The more committed you are to this practice, the more you will notice changes in your mindset and, ultimately, your external reality. Consider keeping a manifestation journal where you write down your goals, desires, and the feelings associated with them. Each night, before you go to sleep, take a few moments to review your journal and reinforce these intentions in your mind. This process of writing and reading your desires not only solidifies them in your subconscious, but also creates a tangible record of your intentions, making them feel more real and attainable. It's also helpful to create an environment conducive to this practice. Designate a specific space in your bedroom where you can engage in your nightly routine without distractions. Surround yourself with positive affirmations, inspirational quotes, or images that reflect your goals. This intentional space will serve as a reminder of your commitment to manifesting your desires and will help reinforce your focus as you prepare for sleep.